Once upon a time, there lived a great thief named Robin Hood. He lived in the Sherwood Forest, away from the village. Even though he stole goods from others, he had a kind heart as well. He used to share all the stolen stuffs and money among the poor people who lived in the village. Robin Hood was cheated by some rich men when he was just a boy. That's why he hated the rich people so much. Ever since he was a boy, he had decided that he would not spare the rich. He started stealing from a very young age, and by the time he grew up, he became quite good at it. But he never used the stolen money for himself, as he gave everything away to the poor. The name and fame of Robin Hood had spread all through England. The rich were now scared of going through Sherwood Forest because they knew that Robin Hood would attack them. Once, they complained about him to the sheriff.
Sir, yesterday I was returning through the forest after my business trip.
The cart was full of money with me.
It was close to evening and the sun was coming down. Suddenly, this Robin Hood appeared out of nowhere and took all my money. It all happened very quickly, and we couldn't do anything. You have to help me, Sheriff. This is getting out of control.
The pressure had mounted on the sheriff to catch Robin Hood. He tried his level best to arrest this man. But all of his attempts failed miserably. Finally, the sheriff decided to seek the help of the king.
Oh my lord, I have tried everything to catch this Robin Hood, but none of the plans have worked so far. I can catch him if you would send some of your soldiers to help me.
But the king refused.
What? You want my men to run behind a simple thief now? Absolutely not. They have better work to do here. It is your duty to catch the thieves. Now go and sort this out yourself. Yes, sir.
The pressure to capture Robin Hood had grown tremendous by now. One day, the sheriff designed a brilliant plan to capture Robin Hood. The next day, he called for a meeting with the rich and noble men in town. He also called his friends and told them about his plans.
We'll have a competition among the best archers in town. When Robin Hood hears about this contest, he cannot resist taking part in this competition. He will surely come. When he does, my guards will arrest him.
Wow, that is a great idea. He will definitely fall into this trap.
Sheriff had heard many tales about Robin Hood from the local people. It was clear from their description that he was the best archer in all of Nottingham. Robin Hood soon heard about this contest. Like the sheriff had predicted, he longed to participate in the contest. He wanted to prove to the world that he was best archer in town and that no one could ever beat him.
Hey, Bob. did you hear about the archery contest? Look at the pamphlet. The villagers are organizing an archery contest next week. They want to find out the best archer in town. I'm thinking of taking part in this.
However, his friend Bob had a different point of view.
Robin, listen to me. I smell something fishy. I think the villagers or the sheriff must be plotting something. I strongly feel that the purpose of this contest is to trap and arrest you. Don't go, Robin. It will be a foolish thing to do.
But the idea of winning the contest had gone into his head, and Robin Hood was not willing to listen to his friend. He had decided to participate to show everyone how great he was. Days passed, and the date of the contest finally arrived. Sheriff and his people made all arrangements at the venue for the contest. The villagers started gathering at the venue. Sheriff and his men were eagerly waiting for the arrival of Robin Hood. They waited for a long time, but there was no sign of Robin Hood in sight. Sheriff lost his patience and turned to one of the guards and asked him,
Has Robin Hood arrived yet? Go and check right now. Send me the signal when you find him.
The guard went ahead and searched for Robin Hood. But even after searching for a long time, the guard could not find Robin Hood. He returned to the sheriff, disappointed.
I'm sorry, sir, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
What? Did you check the participants? How can you be so sure? Then he must have figured out our plans. He must have backed out of the contest.
The competition started. One of Sheriff's friends, named John, was also participating in the contest. He was an excellent archer, and he was quite famous too. The contest started. One by one, the participants started getting eliminated as the rounds progressed. There was a man wearing a green outfit and bright yellow hair who was giving a tough competition to all the other archers present there. As they approached the final round, the competition between John and the man with the yellow hair got very tight. When the crowd saw this, they started to cheer for both of them. It was the final round now, and it was time for the last arrow to be shot. The winner of this round would be declared the winner and the best archer in Nottingham. There was also a prize for the winner, a golden arrow. John was given the first chance. John took aim and shot an arrow. The arrow hit the bullseye mark. Sheriff looked so happy, and he applauded his friend. Then it was the turn of the man in green attire. He slowly took aim and shot an arrow. The arrow sailed straight through the air, splitting John's arrow, and hit the bullseye. It was a miracle. The people were shocked to see this. They didn't even utter a sound. When the crowd came back into their senses, they cheered for the man with yellow hair. And in the flash of a second, the man shot 2 more arrows, flying towards the chair on which the sheriff sat. The arrow struck on either side of the chair. The sheriff was stunned. He did not understand what was happening. Before anyone knew what was going on, the man shot another arrow. This one struck the golden arrow. The prize fell straight into his hands. The man with yellow hair was none other than Robin Hood. Before the sheriff recovered, he pulled off his wig, threw it on the ground, jumped over a wall onto his waiting horse, and rode away. All of these happened in a lightning speed. Sheriff realized who it was and shouted to his guards.
Catch him! It is Robin Hood.
But before the guards could even move, Robin Hood was nowhere to be seen. Robin Hood once again proved that he was unbeatable.